Hey there, party peeps, it's Megan, and it's been a little while since I've done a video, partly because who likes to see themselves on video, but I miss you guys, so I wanted to talk to you about getting out of a rut or feeling like you need to relaunch your business. I lately have kind of lost my mojo. I have been reflecting on the fact that I used to really work my business like daily, and lately not so much. Now, part of that I do believe is that it's January and most people are feeling a little bit blue in January. Most people are trying to recover from the craziness of fall, and I think that's normal. And if you're feeling that too, don't worry that we're in the boat together. Um, some of you probably are doing very well this month, and that's great, but I think a lot of us are feeling kind of blah. So, I wanted to just go over a couple of things. Number one, it's time to make a list of 100. It was in your starter book when we first signed up. I remember looking at it going, I don't even know 100 people. Well, the truth is, I probably know 3,000 people. But I always tell myself that person wouldn't like Cincy, or I don't want to trouble her, or you make excuses. So the thing to do is when you're making your list of 100, and I encourage you to just stop and do that today. Write down everyone that you can think of. Hopefully, you get more than 100. And it doesn't even have to be that you know them by name. If there's a certain lady who always checks you out when you shop at Target, who always is very friendly or kind, put her down. You may not remember her name, but say lady at Target register. If you always go eat at a certain place and there's a really great server, man, they'd be great at this because they've got really good people skills. Put down hey, waiter at Olive Garden, whatever it is. Just write down 100 people, no prejudging whether they would like the product or like the business opportunity or even the hosting. The next thing, after you've written down your 100 names, then you're going to go back and on the left side of their name, you're going to put whether you think they'd be a great customer, hostess, or team member. So what I do is I put a C for customer, an H for host, and a J for join, and or a T for team, whichever you prefer. Sometimes one name you're like, well, I know she likes Cincy, so you put C for customer. And you might think, I know that things are a little tight for them right now. So you might put H for host because then they can get free and half price things and you'd be helping her out. And because things are a little tight, she'd be perfect for joining and having her own Cincy business. So one name can have one, two, or three of these little codes that you have. The next step is the one that scares us all, most all of us. You got to call them. And right now is the perfect time to do it. It's the end of this month, so we're booking our parties for next month. So you have a reason. Hey, I'm booking parties for next month. I had your name down because I thought you would love next month's warmer of the month. It's this beautiful rooster, and it is so pretty. And here's a picture. And I mean, you just want to share whatever's coming up next month. If it's somebody who buys a lot of Scentsy, you could call them and say, hey, next month is 10% off of almost everything in the current catalog. So I thought you and your friends would love to have a sell party. Man, are you having a Super Bowl party? Well, let's do a volata party for it. People might even order because they're going to love it so much. All those kinds of things. Or, hey, next month starts our brand new Grace Siddell catalog. It is filled with beautiful things. I want you and your friends to be the first people to get to shop from it. Whatever you can think about for the next month to appeal to them is good, is what you want to call and offer. If you're calling and it's very self-serving, I really need a party next month because I need to hit my $200 for this or that, that's not good business. It's not sincere. It's not caring about them. I try to remember the acronym TINY. Stands for their interest, not yours. So if you're thinking of them and how you can benefit them, they're going to be much more willing to say, you know what, I'd love to book a party, or that sounds really exciting. So your excitement, you're looking out for them is what's going to help making booking parties much simpler. Then the key is once you have those parties, if you're scared of parties, just don't be. Just relax. You love your product. You enjoy being around people, and they are going to have fun. They're going to be together, and they're going to enjoy. So just be yourself. Don't go in as the person selling stuff. Go in and start asking them questions. Blend in, but be knowledgeable and professional, and just have fun. Always play booking games and always drop seeds about joining. So booking games, There's all kinds of lists of those. I'd be glad to help you and teach you any of those. They're great. They make people want to book a party. And sorry, I know that just once you get on a roll, you're doing great. When I used to go to a party, I'd be so excited to have a party. And my main goal was, oh, I hope the hostess gets to her hostess rewards. Or I would always say, I want to make this a $400 party minimum, at least 400, and I'll be happy. But that was really not the way I needed to be doing it. You need to go in wanting to get 3 bookings from the party you're doing. 3 bookings, and then at that party you get 3 more, and at the other party you get 3 more, and then you get on a roll and your business is just doing great. When you don't go in with a booking mindset, then you really kind of just have the party and then that's it. The other thing I always try to do now is say, I'm looking for 1 or 2 people from this party to join my team. Who is it that just seems like they're interested, or they've been thinking about it, or wow, they seem to love this, or boy, they bought a lot, they should join and they'll get a good deal, and then they can just keep doing it and share their love of the products with other people. So if you go in with that mindset and you learn how to do it, you're going to see your business blossom and get out of the rut. So that's the next thing, is at the parties, you want to make sure that you're relaxed, you're yourself, you engage, you feel like you're there to meet friends and not sell stuff, but that you're knowledgeable, you're prepared, and that you are going there to find 3 bookings and at least 2 people to join your team. And as a result, your hostess is going to have a great time, and maybe she'll want to join. She's always one person to say, hey, you know what, your party did so great, would you like to just join, and this can be your first party. That's an important step at every party. It really benefits you down the road. So just wanted to say, if you've lost a little bit of Scentsy Mojo, get excited. It is a wonderful business. I remember when I first started and having a little success, I was sharing it with everybody I knew. I would hand out a scent of the month and every single month, and I've gotten real bad about doing that, and I can tell. I think that whatever you put out there comes back to you tenfold. So be caring, kind, generous, helpful. Check in on your customers. Do you need a light bulb? I just want to make sure you're enjoying the wax you bought last week. If you get really good at doing those little things, sending a thank you to an online order, just genuinely caring, your business will flourish and you'll get out of any kind of little rut and get your mojo back. And after all, that's really what this is about. You need to love what you're doing. And it's such a lovable business, in my opinion. It's so fun and flexible and so rewarding when it's done. But the key is you just got to go back to the basics and you got to get excited. And so I'm going to work on that. I hope you guys are going to work on that. I'd love to hear from you below this video. Either some ways you're going to go ahead and get your Scentsy Mojo back, or how you've already done it if you're really having a good month. But regardless, we're in it together. I'm always here for you, and I can't wait to see the successes coming up in the next month. So party on, peeps.